And hello, everyone. Welcome to Pez of the Mind. Chriz, aka the Mole, Marcus Shadow, James Phoenix, and we're going to be reviewing Justice League Cosmic Clash.
Lego
Lego.
Justice.
I already said it, let me finish. Lego. Which, yeah, this is the last one of the Lego Justice League trilogy, as I'm going to call it, before they're technically doing more in the future, but there is a reason, which I'll go into with that later. But yeah, this is the Lego Justice League versus Brainiac. And it
The
kicked ass.
it was good. I loved all the references to Tokusatsu stuff. Like they literally referenced Power Rangers, Voltron. It's great. I had to laugh at that stuff. These heroes give me such a headache.
I don't think that was meant to be a Power Rangers reference.
I don't see how it could be construed any other way when he's
It's
doing
a
it in.
reference to the fact in the comics multiple times Brainiac has mentioned stuff that's implausible to him, such as superheroes, has given him headaches because he can't compete. And as a result, he's even said in the comics before now, it's giving me a headache. And that was his weakness at one point.
Maybe it was a double reference then, because as I was in the middle of saying when you cut me off, um,
You cut me
when
off.
when he says it, it's in the middle of the big robot fight.
Yeah, that's what Brainiac's famous for, his robots. They're all giant robot fights for Brainiac normally.
Like the Megazord fight.
See, I saw Jim nodding, yeah. But yeah, it's Brainiac. He's always going to have giant robot fights.
Yeah, but the Justice League just doesn't have a Megazord. That was
No,
specifically in there to
I,
reference like
no, I
Power
didn't
Rangers
say the
Voltron.
Megazord wasn't a reference. I said Brainiac getting a headache from the superheroes isn't a Power Rangers reference.
Right, but I'm just saying because of where it was placed, one could construe that as a reference to that as well. That's why I said, okay, maybe it's a double reference because that's what I immediately flashed to was the Rita Repulsa thing, just because it was in the middle of that particular fight. All right, I find it a little odd and coincidental that they would make that reference in that at that particular point in the story, if it's not a reference to that.
I find it coincidental that that the thing he's famous for couldn't be a reference to him. It had to be a reference to Power Rangers.
Well, as I say, maybe it's a double reference to that, and they were like, well, because of what we're doing with the whole mech thing, we'll put it in here. It's a double reference.
Uh-huh.
What? That can't be a possibility either? What do you think, Jim? Jim, you need to unmute.
Yeah, he's not said anything during this whole review.
I did not realize that. My bad. It's possible. I don't think it's likely, but it's possible.
Thank you.
Well, you don't think it's strange that they would put it at that particular point of all the
Why are
places?
you being so aggressive about this?
I'm just saying, hey, it's a
Yeah, you
possibility.
asked people our opinions. We said no, and then you go, really? You think you think it's just a coincidence? People already gave you the answer.
Like I said, we just don't know. We're not the writers. We don't know. It's possible they were making that reference. It's possible they weren't. But given that, as Mo mentioned, Brainiac is famous for having. I mean, honestly, I missed that line entirely. Um, uh,
Did we just lose both of you?
no, it lost both of you.
On my end, we lost both of you two.
That was bizarre. Live, everybody. Anyway, like I was saying, It's possible they're making that reference, and I can see why you would construe that with the whole turning into the Megazord thing. So it's possible they did, but there's a lot of things with combining Mecha that are not Power Rangers, and it may have just been coincidence that they happen to put the line there because that's when he was the most frustrated. We just don't know. We have no way to know.
Exactly.
Arguing about it's kind of pointless.
Yep.
Recalculating.
Fair enough. I know for a fact that at least the mecha was in fact reference to both Power Rangers and Voltron, especially Voltron with Green Lantern being like forming hammer of justice. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, it was a Voltron,
That's
not
all.
Power Rangers.
Mm.
Which would make sense because Warner Brothers, aka, and in retrospect DC, are helping work with DreamWorks a little bit to do the Netflix show, apparently.
Fair
Cool.
enough.
Yep. But I like the fact this was a continuation of the teasers we've had so far. Where, like I said, one of them, it teases Manhunter, boom, you get Manhunter.
Mm-hmm.
Teases Brainiac, boom, you get Brainiac.
Yep.
This one teases nothing, and we're getting another film.
Huh.
Next one's Gotham Arkham Breakout or something.
Okay. Now,
Which will still be fun, but it's like, I don't know if it's going to be in the same continuity or not.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I know they're also making the theatrical Lego Batman movie. I'm wondering if that'll be in continuity.
Yeah, it's weird because it's not called Lego Batman. It's just called Lego Justice League, like these ones are. So I'm like, is it supposed to be like a cross between the two or what?
Weird.
But it's weird they didn't put in a little thing at the end. I like the little teasers.
Yeah, you would think, but they did not.
Yep.
I like all the little character stuff they put in, like character growth and the fact that they make a point of referencing things from other, especially with reference to Batman, things from other of the Lego movies. About how Batman always has been coming up with plans to stop or defeat the Justice League should they turn evil, and then as it turns out, Batman also had plans to not harm his friends should they turn evil.
Yep.
Yep.
I also like the really weird but fun journey through. I think that was this one, the journey through the multiverse. That was definitely this one, wasn't it?
Was through no, they went through time in this one.
I say time or multiverse because technically speaking, Wonder Woman creates Themyscira.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thus, if, as everyone knows from the multiverse, that would break the timelines. And we see like Pirate Batman, which was a reference to a multiverse thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was through the past, but like the Themyscira bit was just really funny. I was like, that's not how this happened. It wasn't cavemen decided, no, let's go make an island. Fuck it. Pirate Batman was just wonderful.
Somebody call me
Batbeard.
Batbeard.
Yeah, Batbeard.
I do have to say though, of the three, Green Lanterns was the least inspired of the three because I found it clever how like with Wonder Woman, Batman's like, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna appeal to her honor so I can get a hold of her magic lasso to force her to remember the truth. And then like with Superman, he was like, well, I have a yellow sun generator just for this, just for this type of opportunity. Doom, hit him with the yellow sun, superpower him up to break him out. But Lantern is just like, you're the Green Lantern. You don't believe in fear. It's like, okay.
Which I have to go into that for a second because I'm not even a big comic fan like Paul, and even I know that's the common bullshit misconception about the Green Lantern that's not true.
Yeah.
Well, I think what they were going for was the fact that I'm assuming this Green Lantern, this version of Hal Jordan, is the post-Parallax Hal Jordan. So I think they're going more for the fact that he had already conquered fear, and so therefore he is fearless. which I thought that was very clever of them to, in terms of Hal Jordan's capture of, or just indisposement. Fact that he was basically captured by Captain Fear. I thought that was clever. I just felt the rescue part of it was not as clever, because it's
Well, yeah, it's not, because
Batman
it goes to
stating
the
the obvious.
Yeah, it goes to the hackneyed crowd. Oh, you're Hal Jordan. You realize, I know you don't fear anything, and that's the conversation. It's not that the Green Lanterns, any of them, not just Hal, but Hal in particular, it's not they don't feel fear, because everybody's afraid of something. If you're not afraid of anything, you're probably insane. It's that you have the ability to overcome that fear, to move past it, and to not let it control you. And I hate the fact that Batman just literally says, you fear nothing, Hal Jordan. I know that. It's like, no, that's not how Green Lantern fucking works, Batman.
To be fair, that is how it works.
Really?
Yeah.
Hal is fearless. He loves fear. He did, like, at one point he was doing like test piloting and stuff, pushing it to the brink of death because he gets off on the rush.
Ah.
Yeah. Hal's basically Daredevil with a lantern ring.
Yeah, but with the Hal Jordan thing, it was basically with the Wonder Woman reference. It used her magic lasso to remember who she was. With Hal, the magic thing is the lantern ring. He had to give him back his will. So once he had the will to do anything with the ring, that would then break through because he would use the wing. He'd then use his ring with will.
Yeah. And can I say that I highly approve of him saying the oath? That was cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was cool. I also like the Superman one where he's like, no, I'm not gonna use it to kill him. That was cool.
Yeah.
The Superman fight through the cave was cool.
Yeah, I like the Borg fight Superman. That was cool.
Your old kryptonite stash. I finally revealed, and you finally get to use it. How about that?
Yeah.
How about this, Clark? Zoom. No.
And
Batman has a giant mech in the Batcave. What the fuck?
Also,
Batman's had a giant mech before. That's not new.
Yep. And also, we got Supergirl.
We got Supergirl.
I don't know if happy about
She cheers when she fights.
Yeah, we got Supergirl, which was awesome. And the next film, Nightwing.
Nice.
The only reason I know for a fact we have to get Nightwing isn't just because it's in Arkham. I'm just assuming. It's because he's the minifig that's strapped to the front of the box.
Ah.
So I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure he's in it. Yeah,
that would do it.
But I liked Cheerleader Supergirl because the best versions of Supergirl is like the typical high school girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the Cheerleader Supergirl, and she got Cyborg to cheer.
She did.
I also
go ahead. I guess she got pissed off and stopped rhyming.
I also like how Wonder Woman's like kids, which I'm like, thank you when they did that at one bit. 'Cause that's one thing people forget is at this point in time with Cyborg still being new to the Justice League, he's still fresh from Teen Titans. He's still a teenager. He's still a kid. People forget Cyborg and the Teen Titans are kids, but which is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also love, and I don't recall if they did this in the previous movies, but I love the little quick nod to the Linda Carter Wonder Woman that they put in, where in the middle of the fight, she just kind of looks down at her clothes, she's like, and spins around in midair, does that Linda Carter Wonder Woman spin, boom, Wonder Woman. It's like, yes.
Yep.
She's like, no, I gotta change my clothes. I also like the fact they gave us some of the Legion of Superheroes. I thought that was cool.
That was cool.
I'm gonna be honest, I never heard of any of those three.
You should check them out. The Legion of Superheroes are awesome.
Fair enough.
They are if they're teamed with Supergirl.
Ah.
I didn't like the Superman and the Legion of Superheroes. That one was like, really? Come on, he's got the fucking Justice League. He doesn't need this shit. He's literally dealing with second-tier superheroes at this point. But when you get Supergirl doing it, because she's not Superman in the league, therefore she's her own person, all the characters became much more interesting, and I cared a lot more, because it's like, cool. This isn't just going to be Superman's making on the next Justice League. They're going to be their own thing. That's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool.
Yep.
Except, aren't they supposed to be or become the Justice League of their time, which is what Superman tried to do? Because didn't he get like shunted to the future or something, and kind of like inspired them to become the Legion or something like
Well,
that?
actually, yeah, originally they took Superboy into the future and did it and
Ah,
tried that way, but
that's right.
they were always called the Legion of Superheroes. They were basically
Yeah.
Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, if you will.
Ah,
You preferred using the Marvel
Yeah.
measuring stick.
comparison, yeah. That's cool.
But I like the idea of them being their own thing, because
Yeah.
technically the Justice League of the future would be the ones that Jim's seen in like when they've done like Batman of the Future versions.
Yeah. Which is also a cool Justice League.
It is.
I also love that Superman's like, I thought I destroyed them. That's what we wanted you to think. Like, Batman with time to plan.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Let's be honest. The absolute best line in the whole thing is when they build a treadmill on the back of the Batmobile, which was clever, by the way.
Yes.
And they build a treadmill on the Batmobile, and they get in there. Zar's like, "Good luck." Like, I don't believe in luck. What do you believe in? Batman.
Yep.
That was awesome.
Also, I don't know if anyone else found it a little weird, but seeing Batman in blue and gray on a Lego, I was just like, that looks a little weird to me because I'm not used to seeing him in blue and gray as Lego.
That was cool. It was different.
Isn't that the same costume you had last film?
Was it?
Because last film, midway through, they changed their costumes when Cyborg fucked up and they got the new 52 looks.
Yeah.
And they just kept them. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty clever. So they got rid of the classic looks and then they moved on to the new 52 ones. I think it was the last one. The one with Manhunter in.
Yeah. He's not wrong. If you look closer, then you'll see Superman is not wearing any red underwear.
True.
Yeah, and Wonder Woman's silver.
It is silver. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, which I was like, that's pretty cool. I like the fact because they had the Cyborg fucked up in the first one and he got them covered in some shit, so they had to change all their uniforms, except for Flash and Hal because they were already perfect.
I think Hal's is a little different because if you look at his costume, it's more the new 52 version of it where he's more back on it.
Yeah, but that's how he was. That's how he already was in the first Lego film anyway. Because it's so close. That and the Flash one are so close to the new 52 ones anyway. Like their costumes haven't had as dramatic change as the others.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's kind of funny. It's just funny when they all just got new uniforms and it happened to be those ones. It was cool.
Yeah.
I also love the fact that Batman has a uniform for all occasions. It's like, wait, you had that in your car? Yep.
Yep, his caveman Batman suit costume. It was just there.
And a pirate costume.
Yep.
I like how Flash just carries a chicken leg around.
Mm-hmm. You have three.
Turkey leg.
I love that Wayne Tech apparently makes energy
emergency
drinks now.
protein.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I
like
like
the Bruce Wayne that was somehow able to build a tunnel from Gotham to Metropolis and no one noticed.
Mm-hmm.
It's Bruce Wayne.
Yep, it's Bruce
Just
Wayne.
I realized, depending on the continuity we're going with, he would have to build that tunnel underneath a river.
Yeah, but they've already had something like that in the past.
Yeah, okay.
Because what happened, and the way they explained it, was he basically got them to construct a tunnel under Metropolis, and at the last minute, the plans fell through for what the sewer tunnels were for, so no one ever used them again. Because they Superman and Batman have used those before now to escape and stuff.
Nice.
Hell, I believe they used the tunnel between the two cities in that DC animated film as well, Public Enemies.
Ah.
And also, and I don't know if they established this in New 52 or not, but I know in the New 52, it was established that Gotham had a bunch of old subway tunnels that weren't being used, because that's how John Paul Valley was getting around Gotham. So it would be easy to see Bruce just being like, I'm just going to extend it to Metropolis.
Yep.
We already know those subway tunnels are not being used because if you recall a DC game that we like to play, that's where you fight the Scarecrow. It's the first Batman mentor mission.
I thought you fought the Scarecrow and you let your father live.
Ah.
I don't get it.
That's actually a DC Hero reference as well. On the Huntress Tier 5 solo mission, when you get a choice to let her father live or die, if you kill him, like I did for loot, you get loot. If you let him live, which I did today, I was like, oh, let's just see, because I already got loot for this shit. Scarecrow comes out and you fight him there.
Oh, okay.
Love those solos, and I love those solos ones. They're fucking awesome.
Fair enough.
Let's talk about Phil Lamar as Brainiac. Like, wow, that did not sound like Phil Lamar, man. That was awesome.
Yeah,
Recalculating.
I like the voice cast on this.
Voice
Voice
cast
cast
is
is
great.
great. Yeah. Cannot complain about the voice cast.
No, not at
Well,
all.
The voice cast is great on almost any Lego thing, so.
Well,
True.
I wish there was more Manhunter.
Hmm.
Yeah, Manhunter would have been nice.
I wish we got to see all those guys that Cyborg looked over the computer.
Yeah. The only reason I wish there was more Manhunter is he became a member of the team in the last one. So I kind of wanted to see more of him, but just not there that much. Like he's just, oh, okay. It's still the same team. I thought, oh, when you add him to the team, it's gonna increase the team or improve it.
Yeah, he's an auxiliary member.
I was hoping it'd be more like a Wolverine.
Hmm.
I kind of want to know what the League did with all those planets.
Same thing they always do. Ignore them until continuity says they need to address it.
Also, do you reckon the other Brainiacs are going to start like trying to invade Earth and shit?
But he killed the other Brainiacs.
That was only two of them.
There was only two of them. There's a whole planet of them.
Well, it was only two of them who were the two in charge, and the other ones were meant to be less independent and less good.
Yes, but it would have compensated because, as Brainiac specifically said after he blew them up, all the other Brainiacs will now move up 2 positions. That will be good for morale.
Yeah, but but they didn't suddenly get their personalities. Which I was like, that's cool. They stopped his army, but that was my favorite line of the film. Yes.
Oh, the promotion.
Yes, for now you are number 2, but soon I will be number 2. And I'm like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like when the guy does it for number 1, I'm like, okay, that's creepy and awesome. And when the same guy does it, when the guy next to him does it back, but for number 2, I'm like, what the fuck is that? But soon I will be number 2. I'm like, oh god, that's so wonderful.
Also, I found it weird, but a little bit cool that they gave Brainiac a homeworld. I'm like, wait, Brainiac has a homeworld? Wait, that doesn't make sense at all.
Well, they gotta go. Like given the alternate options, I mean, if you're going by the recent convergence, the option is giant Brainiac god that controls Brainiac in all continuity. So that would have been a little awkward.
Yep, or it could have been Krypton.
Could have been Krypton. Yeah, it could have been the sentient AI built by the Kryptonians. That could have worked too.
No. Well, that's what I was expecting, but it's like I must go back to Brainiac Prime. I'm like, what?
Also, access Superman baby pod files.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that the Brainiac Premium ship is the classic Brainiac ship. I thought that was cool.
Yep.
Like, I see what you did there.
Which I like that. It's weird because I feel like it's weird what they're doing next.
Okay.
They're doing the Arkham Breakout for 2 reasons.
Okay.
The Arkham one comes out around in June, and it's got nothing to do with the Lego Batman film, Jim.
Okay.
Each one cross-promotes something that's on the screen as well. Like this one happened to come out right when they're hyping up Batman v Superman, and Batman fights Superman in a scene.
Mm-hmm.
Another one was during one of the games, another one was something else. And basically, the next one comes out, and it's Arkham, right around the time of Suicide Squad's release.
Yep, saw that coming.
No, you didn't. You predicted it was because of the Lego Batman movie.
I didn't say that.
You did. You argued it was going to be tied to the Lego Batman continuity.
I
The
never
Lego
said that.
Batman movie.
No, I said I know they're making a Lego Batman movie. I wonder if that movie is going to be in continuity with these movies, is what I meant.
No, that movie's definitely not.
Okay.
Because
It's in continuity with the Lego movie, right?
yeah, it's in continuity with the Lego movie because it's that Batman, but it's not in continuity with the Lego Justice League.
Fair enough. Maybe they'll pull a Lego Dimensions joke and we'll get to see both Batmans.
Yep.
My
Which I
Batman,
believe
no, my
Lego
Batman,
Dimensions.
no, my Batman, no, my
I believe
Batman.
Lego Dimensions might actually be canon for both.
That'd be
Considering this
interesting.
Lego Justice League game is meant to have spawned, the Lego Justice League series is meant to have spawned off the second Batman game.
Right, Lego Batman 2.
That would be the second one. Very good, Jim. You know the second one means 2.
And knowing is half the battle.
Yep.
A real American hero.
But yeah, overall, I really like this one. This one was fun. It made me laugh, and
Yeah, it was great.
I liked all the little references and stuff, and the heroes they decided to use. You know, like you said, Mo. Wish there was some more Manhunter in it, but aside from that, I kind of approve. And I like the little jokes they used when Cyborg's trying to find other members. And it's like, Aquaman, location, 20,000 leagues under. Well, that's not going to help me.
Hawkman, return to Donegal for molting season?
Yep.
But yeah, I highly recommend this film. And it's not that long either. It's
No, it's not. It's a relatively short film. It's 78 minutes.
just over.
Which is why they're pretty cheap.
Yeah, they're not bad.
I bought them on DVD and Blu-ray. I like them, and they are, like I said, they're pretty damn cheap to the point that it's worth just buying.
And also, don't forget, it comes with the Justice League caught on camera gag reel.
Yep. Because I don't know if it's the same over there, but over here they're like £5.
I don't know how much they are here.
That's the same price like the Lego Star Wars films. I own all of them too. In fact, I even recently just bought the 2 Lego Star Wars New Yoda Chronicles.
Nice.
I want to get Droid's Tales next. I like that show. But yeah, the Lego Justice League stuff, like I said, it's cheap, which is great because, yeah, it's really funny, and it's one of those things that I think everyone of all ages will like.
Definitely.
I like this one because it was funny, but it was also kind of made for adults too. Like you said, all ages can enjoy it. But I like that this one kind of makes you think, and it's not. You know what I mean? It actually seems like it's got intelligent writing behind it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, most of the Lego stuff does, which is awesome. At least the Lego stuff has intelligent writing.
Oh, it certainly does.
But yeah, like with this one, I've watched it with various ages, and everyone's liked it, which it's just an awesome film. I'd give this one a solid buy.
I agree.
You don't get to agree. You can't use his rating scale.
Okay.
Which is above other people's rating scales. It's not right. But yeah, if I were to rate this, I would say definitely check this out. Definitely a strong 9 out of 10. Could have used more Manhunter. But otherwise, great fun movie. Watch it with your kids. Watch it with your family. Enjoy it. Good movie.
Indeed.
All right, you want to take us home, Mo?
Okay, I was your host, Chriz, aka the Mole, and see ya.